Here we go.
Is it time?
Good afternoon. Hi, everybody. Yay. It's Tuesday, my favorite day of the week, next to Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Ed Tracey here, Startup Nation. As you know, we like to start the show with things coming up this Friday. My personal favorite, Street Fest. Not only because I spend my entire life there, but because it's a great event. So this Friday, Tabernacle Street, come on out. Got lots of great entertainment. We've got Art Cowles, guitar player, 6 o'clock, 7:30. We have Second Echo Trio, guys out of Vegas, really talented. They were the winners of the Battle of the Band. And then Six String Circus, some guys out of Short Creek, Colorado City, Hilldale area. Hilarious. One guy sings amazingly well, does backflips on stage. They're great. They'll all be there this Friday. It's also International Coffee Day. Shout out to Elise West, Affogato West, and the new West Village, Utah.
I heard they just added like 4 or 5 new drinks on the menu.
They did. I'm waiting for gin and tonic. It's my favorite coffee drink. Could you imagine me drinking? That'd be all kinds of bad. This is sober. This is like me without alcohol. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. You're like, what? You're sober? Yes, I am. Squeaky clean. What else we got going on? Lots of great things. I have the lovely and talented Elie Gunter with us from Art Provides and Creative Well Design.
Yes.
And we're both East Coasters.
We are.
You're from
New York.
New York. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know that. So this is actually, the two of us in the same room is a violation of parole, everybody. And to have the two of us in the same. And probably our accents, by the end of the show, will be like, hey, thanks a lot for coming out. It's been awesome.
Affogato gets just some coffee.
Say hi to your family. It's been awesome. Thank you. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Awesome.
How are you?
You're a busy girl. I'm great.
Yes.
Thank you for asking.
Good.
You look fantastic as always.
Likewise.
Well, thank you.
You know.
So you've got a new project you're working on.
I am.
You got lots of things going on.
All kinds of things happening.
So tell us about the two different, because they're separate businesses, right?
Yep.
You run them under the same umbrella, same roof, right?
Yeah.
Tell us the difference. Art Provides.
So Art Provides.
Get that mic a little closer.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hello. We'll be right back, everybody.
Art Provides is my third child.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's a passion, and so the other business, Creative Well Design. I'm a graphic designer for 15 years, artist, formally trained and everything, and been doing that for a long time. And so I had on the side been hosting these events I call Art Spa,
Right.
which is like an art night meets an art night meets a spa night, and they had a love child, and they're
that happens a lot.
and so that's Art Spa, and so we make art, and I bring in a masseuse and refreshments and music, and we do a meditation and make art and all of the fun stuff. And so I'd been doing that for a couple of years, and decided that I wanted to find my dream studio space to host these events and do my graphic design and add a bunch of other wonderful things like art show that is coming up too.
Now, and so you have space at the top, the old Broadway or ballroom there at 35
it's the
Main,
old
right?
Main Street Theater
Yep.
that was converted into businesses, and downstairs is the Watercolor Society and Arts Design Galleries.
It's a beautiful building.
Gorgeous, and they spent so much money and time to keep the integrity of the history of the building too. So there's a ton of exposed brick.
There is.
It's gorgeous. It's
Yeah,
the
they have
only
those
Chicago style, I feel like, or like Brooklyn style
trendy
loft
deco kind of rustic.
in St. George.
Yeah.
I took a triple take at the address when I saw the pictures of the space. I'm like, there's no way that's in St. George. It's beautiful.
It is very cool. Very cool
So,
building.
Trying to, keep it open to the community and provide some art and culture to St. George.
And you just opened.
Yes.
Literally, like not even a month ago, right?
My ribbon cutting was September 4th.
Happening fast.
So fast.
Yep. And so the space is for, you could have poetry up there, poetry slams, as I call it, all sorts of things like that. You've
I'm
got
calling
the
it open mic drop night.
open mic drop. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you bring it, whatever that is. It's spoken word, it's poetry, it's your guitar, it's whatever you want it to be.
And what kind of events are you having up there right now?
Well, I have an art show coming up. This amazing, amazing artist that has tiny elf hands.
Tiny. Do I want you to explain that? Tiny elf hands.
Okay, let's get a visual.
Scalpel. Turn it to your
Scalpel to
right
paper.
a little. Curve it. There we go. Scalpel to paper. Cardboard Reimagined by Charlie Pulsifer. Opening reception Wednesday, October 23rd, 7 to 9 p.m. And
The actual size of this thing is like this big.
really?
Uh-huh.
And what is that made out of?
It's like cardboard and glue and a scalpel. That's it.
Does
Just
he use like
incredible.
jeweler's eye? How does?
I don't know. That would be interesting to watch. I told him he should video himself.
I would love to see somebody make. I
He
mean,
makes like steampunk dragons and dinosaurs and all kinds of magical.
and he's a local artist.
He's a local artist. He's never done a show like this before. It's his first time.
Really?
So we got to come out and show him some love.
Absolutely.
From St. George.
So, what is you have a website?
I do.
And how do we find you?
Artprovides.com.
Artprovides.com. And all the information for Scalpel to Paper is on there.
For scalpel to paper and all of the shows and events are on there too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What else you got going on up there?
So let's see.
How did you get started on this? I mean, so I'm an East Coast boy. You're an East Coast girl. How did you get, and I know my story, and it gets better every time I tell it. How did you end up, this is so funny. How did you end up out west and in Utah, no less?
Right? Everybody asks me that. You're from New York. Why?
Witness protection. That's what I
are
tell
you
everybody.
here? Right. I'm under witness protection.
My name's not Ed.
I'm escaping the mob.
It's so funny. How did you end up here?
Well,
A
let's
man.
see. From New York,
Mm-hmm.
Inwood, originally. Grew up with a foot in each state, New York, New Jersey. Moved to Chicago.
Another big city. Lived there for a bit.
Lived there for about 9 years. Met my former spouse there. We came out this way on vacation. And was like, am I on the on the Truman Show? Like, is that real?
Right.